Alright, so this week I am going over the comics I bought last week, getting prepped for this new comic book day on Wednesday. So I have been doing a series where I am trying to find anime I like, but it is so hard to get around the copyright restrictions, and I don't know enough about editing, as you'll tell by this video. So I'll just do a quick rundown. I watched One Punch Man, that was recommended a lot. That's not for me. I didn't like it. I didn't like the dialogue, the voice acting, the animation. Like, I don't know. It's sort of like Dragon Ball Z vibes, I guess. If you liked it, I understand. Like, it's not like I hated the show or anything, but it's not something I want to watch again. But, I don't know. I like weirder, like darker stuff, I guess. So that's why I liked Attack on Titan, and I did like Goblin Slayer. So that's it for the anime stuff this week. But let's dive into what comics I bought this last week. So first off, we'll go with the actual, I guess, bigger purchase I made, which was Mega Man number 3. It's the first appearance of Lobo, and this... I'm not like a massive Lobo fan, and to be honest with you, I just bought this in case the movie next year is good. He is the main villain in Supergirl. If the movie's good, I'm going to cash in. But it's still a nice book. I mean, the condition of it is insane. This is like beautiful white pages on the inside, and I couldn't pass it up. It was a good deal. So Omega Man, that's the first one I bought. Let's get into what was new last week. Giant Size Spider-Man. This was the last book I read. Didn't really care about it or any of the Giant Size stuff that's been coming out. The Kevin Smith story seemed like it was maybe written for like 13-year-old edgelords, which kind of is Kevin Smith's world. I've never been a massive fan of him. I've never understood why people are a massive fan of him. He just seems kind of douchey. I thought Clerks was one of the most overrated movies I've ever seen. I did like Red State. Tusk I thought was just a ripoff of Human Centipede. The movie's the only one will watch if it's on is Mallrats. But everything else I thought was dog shit. The only thing good about Clerks 2 was you got to look at Rosario Dawson. She's pretty fantastic. This is 4 different stories. The only one that was good was the third one that introduced a new character named Rapid, who has a pretty cool power. He can slow down. He can create these bubbles, and inside those pockets, I don't know, pockets, bubbles, whatever. Inside them, he can basically stop time. So he's got it round his father, who's dying of brain cancer, to basically stop the how fast the cancer is moving until they can find a cure for him. He kind of seemed like a punk, though, because his big complaint was that his dad was using money he received from his father when his father died, and the son, for whatever reason, thought that the inheritance should go paying his rent. There you go. Kind of a bitch. But he does seem like he will be a cool character going forward. The Kevin Smith story was just stupid. The whole thing was about him trying to figure out how to get rid of a rip in his pants, and Kevin Smith made a lot of stupid jokes. All right, let's get on to the next one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Nation, number 7. This is a really good book. I like this one and the other Turtles book. These have 2 stories in them. One's been following Casey Jones around, and they are just really good. The Turtles books this year have just been amazing. And if you are a Turtle fan, ever have been a Turtle fan, these are great books to jump into. And Supergirl, number 2. I did not expect to like this book at all, but I enjoyed Supergirl, issue of Supergirl 1. Supergirl! Issue 2 still good. She's fighting an imposter. It's cosplayed as a thicker version of Supergirl, so you know when you go to a Comic-Con and you see all the chubby girls, but they're still cute, dressed up as Supergirl. That's who she's fighting. It's a fun book, though. I don't know. It's just fun to read that in between some of the darker stuff I read. Pick this one up on a whim. Blood Type. Terror in a Jugular Vein. This was really good. I guess it's a spin-off of another series that we'll be talking about here later. What is that one called? Epitaphs from Abyss. So it starts out with this massive ship sailing, a lot of dead people on it, and you find out this vampire has killed everyone. She kept the captain alive, who she is controlling and made take her to a little island resort town. I don't know what you would say, like think sandals. There's a sandals thing going on, a lot of old jackasses who waste money on going to a resort, and she is going to raise some hell there, but she finds out that there might be another monster on the island, so she is investigating that. If you like horror, if you like vampires, definitely check this out. Blood Type, it's issue 1, so New Avengers. Didn't think I'd like this at all. I liked it enough that I'll get the second issue, but if the second issue isn't anything amazing, I'll probably drop it. I don't like the Doom stuff going on right now. So a lot of the Marvel stuff is kind of bumming me out, man. This was a good book. It was entertaining. I don't know. That's all I have to say about it. Another book I really was surprised that I at all liked. A lot of negative reviews on this online. Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman. Got the variant cover. Basically just got this for the cover. I'm a sucker for covers. Although I do wish they would stop with all the variants. It makes it hard. It makes it really hard when you're at the shop and you trying to be in and out, but you know, it takes you like 30 minutes to choose which cover you want because there's feels like 10 covers of every book out right now. So this one, she is trying to stop her dad from dying because she never got to know her dad. Wonder Woman's main man. This is another one that's quirky, and I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun. Good book in between some of the other stuff. It's a quick read. The art was cool. I will get issue 2. I don't think this is a long run, but it was a fun book. All right, Green Lantern Corps, number 5. Wasn't a big fan of this book. I didn't like a whole lot of this one. Trying to remember exactly what happened here. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like this one at all. That's why I can't remember anything. But I am a big Green Lantern fan. That's not going to stop me. One issue's not going to stop me. I've liked all the other ones. And, you know, if you did like it, cool. Aquaman. This has been awesome. I've never been a big Aquaman fan other than the cartoon I used to watch when I was a little kid. I'm an 80s baby, so a lot older than what you guys probably grew up with. But this has a surprise appearance at the very end that got me extremely excited because it was one of the original characters from the Justice League show I used to watch as a kid. So, Aquaman's a badass in this, so he really is, and they really made him cool, and they make you care about the story. So it's only on book 6 if you are looking for a new book to pick up. That's a good one. This is my current favorite book, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 9. This is another one that has a lot of covers for every one. This is the best thing ever. This is my current favorite book. I highly recommend this to everyone. If you've ever been a Turtle fan, even if you're not a Turtle fan, this is amazing. Donatello's gone batshit crazy. He's extremely skinny and lost weight, and he's carrying around a dead rat talking to it, and he's convinced it's Splinter, and then in the end, the rest of the Turtles all think it's Splinter, but it's complete chaos. The Foot Clan has basically taken over. They are the police. A corrupt mayor has put a bounty out on all the Turtles, and they are trying to get the city back to being safe again. They have finally gotten back together as a unit, it looks like, going forward. And I mean, Michelangelo was a big movie star in Japan. He uses diamond nunchucks, which I wish they would have kept in that. This is like the first book I'll read whenever it comes out. So highly recommend. Absolute Batman. Bane. This book was awesome. Bane's awesome. To be honest, I don't understand how they're going to beat this version of Bane without forming a Justice League in the Absolute Universe. He is just a beast. Highly recommend. I highly recommend a lot of shit. But all the Absolute books are really good. And you don't like the stuff going on right now, read the Absolute books, because Absolute Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Flash is the only one I'm not all on board yet, but it's still good. Green Lantern's really good and good. The whole Absolute Universe, I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with that. But yeah, Snyder is the man. Eddie Brock, Carnage. Didn't know I wanted this. Was reading the current all-new Venom. That sucked. This is awesome. Carnage is a psychopath, and him and Eddie do not trust each other one bit. They are both constantly double-crossing each other. Love this book. This is so good. The art, there's certain panels when Carnage is talking to Eddie, and those are so cool when he's in his little Zoot suit. Batman Dark Patterns. This, just different takes on everything, and the art is really good. It's just a kind of a darker, more grounded Batman. Or I say more grounded than the last one. They had a whole house that was turned into a ventriloquist dummy, but this is really good. If you're a Batman fan, you should be reading Dark Patterns. But check it out. Death of the Silver Surfer. It was pretty good. I like this. I honestly don't know a whole lot about Silver Surfer, and it was a number one. I'll usually buy number ones just to, see if I like it or not. Sometimes that bites you in the ass, but this was a good one. Boy, talk about entertainment, huh? Another one that I really didn't expect to like at all, Spider-Girl, issue 1. I feel like Spider-Girl and Spider-Boy are being written like one of these two writers should take over Spider-Man. Especially that last dog shit run right leading up into Death of or Spider-Man 5 Deaths, whatever. I don't know. I read one issue. It was garbage. But this is really good. Really fun. She's kicking ass in a karate dojo. It's a fun book. Definitely check it out. And don't be stupid because it's, a girl or a Spider Kid or whatever. Actually, give it a try. It's pretty good. Batman and Robin. We have an appearance from the Demon. Batman and Robin. I'm a big Batman mark, so I basically buy everything of Batman. And I'm enjoying this run. Issue 22 is a good one. They're facing off with a really good villain who is really fucking with Damian. I am enjoying this one a lot. Kids are disappearing, and they found this whole underground old Gotham city that it really looks cool. The art's really cool. I should probably start being prepared for these. Maybe it'll keep someone watching longer than 5 minutes. But hey, that's what I bring to the table. A little something different. See, they, right there, these kids go underground. They're trying to find some people. And this whole place is underground in the tunnels of Gotham. This is a really good series so far, and to read it. So this one caused some problems. A lot of people didn't like this book. One of the biggest complaints was the art. There you go. Art. Hopefully that picks up. So this is like Batman and Robin, but it's with Jason Todd as Robin, and it's supposed to be kind of when Jason Todd first started out as Robin. Basically, it feels like the author is not writing Jason Todd, though. He's writing it as if like somehow Damian and Jason Todd were combined. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I always remember Jason Todd being the fun, loving Batman, and Robin, until Joker fucked him up. So I'm a big horror fan. recently just started getting into Vampirella, and I saw this book sitting there. They have a big bin of just Vampirella stuff, and I was digging through it and found issue 666. Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. All right. But yeah, if you've never read Vampirella, it's a really cool story. And yeah, she's just a badass. And like I said, I'm a horror fan. I love the art. And I really like the stories. The current Vampirella run going on right now is really good. I'm enjoying that. This is Epitaphs from the Abyss. It's a bunch of short horror stories, a bunch of different authors. I bought issue 1, 3. No, that's issue 1. That's issue 3. No, Jesus. That's issue 3. That's 8. But I bought these because they are connected to Blood Type. Apparently, this short story came out of one of these books. The guy at the comic store is getting the rest of these set to the side for me this week. He said he had to dig them out, so I will pick those up next Friday. It's all different art, all different writers, and it's just short little fast reads. I grabbed 2 through 10 of Hello Darkness. The covers I thought were really, really well drawn. Again, this is just a bunch of short stories. Let's see here, I'll show you all the covers. Short stories, and they've got some pretty good authors that write in these. I mean, there's Garth Ennis. There's James Tynion, everything he writes is awesome. And if you're a Pride Month fanatic, you probably know James Tynion because everything he writes has something gay in it. I'm not saying that in the way we used to say it in the 80s and 90s, and say he writes a lot of stuff involving gay characters, but it's good stuff. So don't be stupid. Just check it out. Don't be a jackass. But here we go, issue 4. And I am up to this issue right now. I have to start reading that when we get off here because Garth Ennis has a ongoing story that is in, it's like 4 to 5 pages in every single book. And I'm excited to finish that off tonight. Oh yeah. This one's got naked boobs on the front, so it has to have this cover. That. But these covers are amazing, and again, if you enjoy horror, you enjoy kind of goofy horror at that, I highly recommend picking that up. So this Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. What I am most looking forward to... God damn, I should have done some kind of prep. Oh, okay. Exquisite Corpses. I don't know if that'll even work. I'm not going to do that again. Exquisite Corpses by James Tynion. That is really, really awesome. It's like the Purge, except there's like so many really super rich families that kind of run the world, and every 5 years they get together and have this contest where they all pick a person to represent them, and they take over a small little community, and whoever's guy is the last one left alive, that family gets like more power for the next 5 years. But these families also have little side bets, like my person's going to kill more people. Like, they're really not supposed to be. They're killing just innocent civilians, but some of these families make side bets. So the serial killers are all really, really cool. There's some guys who are just ex-military, special forces and that stuff, for the families trying to take it more serious. And then Bug Wars, issue 5. I've really been liking that. You got Emma Frost, White Queen coming out this week. Issue 1. Bring on the Bad Guys, Doom. I'll buy that, but I don't know. I just don't like this run, this whole Doom thing. Like, Doom made the world perfect, and the Avengers are crying about that. I don't know. I don't know how you can do that. And then Vatican City, which is by Mark Millar, who is one of my favorite all-time authors. I mean, he wrote Kick-Ass, Nightclub, Huck, Kingsman. Oh, Lost Monstrous. Lost Monstrous is amazing, about a detective werewolf. So that is last week's in comic. uh, I will post another one. I don't know. Like I said, I'll get better at the editing and stuff, and hope that you guys like this. And I don't know, tell me what you're looking forward to, what you liked last week. Let's talk in the comments. I like doing that with everyone. So let me know what you're into, what you hated, what you liked, if I was wrong about anything. And all right, we will have this conversation again in a week. All right, see y'all later.